Morning, guys. It is the morning of the refeed day 3, and I kind of want to give an update on how day 2 went. Day 2 went pretty well. Again, most of this feels like I'm still fasting, which is a really unique thing. I thought that I was going to go from fasting to trying to start reintroducing food to becoming like this ravenous, meal-focused person, and it hasn't happened yet. So I woke up, started with my normal routine, vitamins, electrolytes, water, and did not eat. I had a Celsius on the way to work and felt pretty good. So I got to work, did my thing, worked through the day. Normally around lunch, a few months ago, me and a buddy we'd grab lunch almost every day. And instead of doing that, he asked if I wanted to go for a walk. So I was like, sure, yeah, let's do it. And we went for a walk, and we went about 2.5 miles, which was cool. And it's nice to be able to clear your head in the middle of the day. Did that around 12:30. Came back. It was about 1:15. I think we walked for about 45 minutes. So forgive my math there. And then hung out for a little bit and ended up eating 2 hard-boiled eggs around 2 o'clock. Had that with a 20-ounce shaker full of water and called it a lunch. So that held me off through the remainder of the day. I actually felt pretty full after 2 eggs and some water, which was not common a couple of months ago. It would have been significantly more than that. So the 2 eggs kind of did it for me there, and finished off with some water. Felt super satiated, which was great, and then finished off my day. So the weird thing was, after lunch, I noticed some brain fog that I hadn't had for the past month and a half because I haven't been eating. So that was one side effect of eating that wasn't super excited about, but it was a little laughable that a couple of eggs could take me off my game just a little bit, just enough to notice it. So I thought that was quite entertaining. So finished off my day, came home. My wife had made a wonderful dinner for the family. She made them like Chipotle bowls or whatever, and saved me some unseasoned, unmarinated chicken thighs on the side. I cooked up like 14 ounces of them, and just a little salt, little pepper, nothing fancy. Threw them on the stove, threw them in a pan, and I split them in half. I had half last night for dinner, and I'm going to have the rest today, maybe for lunch or dinner. I haven't planned that out yet. Probably for lunch. I'll probably bring that for lunch today. So still under 600 calories a day, and feeling pretty good. So I did do a weigh-in this morning. I came in at 249.4, and I can go ahead and throw that on the screen for you guys. Did a weigh-in. It feels good that I'm kind of maintaining. I'm down 1 pound since I finished my fast, but it's 0.8 pounds since I finished, and it's nice that I'm not ballooning out of control. I think last time by this point I would have been up 4 pounds or so, but I'm being really, really careful with what I'm eating, making sure that I stay super low carb, high protein, high fat, because I can't progress. And the goal is to stay somewhere around 250 for the next couple of days, and as I introduce more food, I'm just hoping I never hit the 260s again. I know I'm going to gain some weight back refeeding, but really don't want to ever get above 260 again. If I can stay below that, I'll call it a win. So I'm going to keep trying to do some cardio, and I think I'm not ready to introduce lifting yet. One, I got to find the time to do it. Being a dad of 4 is not easy, but also I am just not ready. I don't have the energy. I'm still giving myself a break from the mental stress I went from the 41-day fast. So haven't introduced lifting yet, thinking that's going to come in a couple of weeks, but trying to stay active. I think making a choice like walking on lunch versus going out for fast food was a huge win. So gonna kind of ride that momentum and stick with what I'm doing. So probably somewhere between 600 and 800 calories today, and gonna keep on that train. So that is where I'm at. No headache this morning. no headache towards the end of yesterday. The one weird thing I'm finding is it's really hard for me to get down water like I used to. While I was fasting, it was easy to get down 40, 60, sometimes 80 ounces of water even before I left for work. Now it's really hard for me to do that, and I don't know what's changed where it feels like a chore to get down that first 40 ounces, and anything above that is nearly impossible. So gotta force some of that down, get get the first 20 down with some electrolytes, and then follow it with a second, and make sure I'm preserving about a gallon of water a day. I think that was really important to how I felt. So I got to make sure that I'm doing that. Still trying to decide what I want to do when this refeed up to June 3rd is over. Trying to be really strict through those first 16 days. And I know some people think it's overkill. I know some people think it's super unnecessary, but really trying to not repeat what happened last year. And I know within 16 days I probably gained 20 of it back, so definitely not going to do that again. Trying to make plans ahead of time. I know we have Memorial Day weekend coming up this weekend, so trying to ensure that I have a plan going into Monday. I don't know if we have plans, but I want to make sure I have a food plan. 3-day weekends will probably be challenging, but so long as I have a plan, I'll just stick to it. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to the 3-day weekend, a little bit of time off work, and getting some stuff done around the house that has been lacking for the past month and a half. So just wanted to provide an update. Again, today is the start of day 3 on my refeed of 16 days, and feeling good. So that's my update for you guys today. I'll check back in tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.